Sit next to the other homie. The Idaho homie. Ooh. Barf. Ooh, we got major crotch cams.
3-0. So I went 3-0. Improvement better than getting 3-0 back.
So what the hell, man?
What can I say?
I'm asking you to tell me what you can say. We got what? We got the bracket. Let's see what's your bracket look like the whole time.
Winning until I played Mark.
Yeah, well, I got that much. All right, so
Okay, Pichu King plays Bayo, and I played mainly Mars throughout the
Apparently
bracket.
being sick and
were you aware that this Pichu King is the infamous Pichu King that was the pony toss upsetter for like a year? This is the famous Pichu King.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of him. I know a little bit about him, but you know, that's the first time I think playing him. Played Bayo. He had some ideas, but then it's like you get to a certain point to where you just know more than the player, and you just know there's a lot of things you can get away with, so you just start using that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dancing Blade, like I just started Dancing Blade right in front of him, or just run past him Dancing Blade, and he just like catch him off guard. Ninetales got a lot better, so I played Game 1 Mark. It was really close, like last hit, last stop, and then I played Rosa in the SD twice. For Manubis, I was like a little nervous because I haven't got a chance to play with him, and like I am very susceptible for like cheese stuff. So I was like, I'll just play Cloud because at least like if I'm gonna like destroy someone, I need someone like that has a lot of kill power. Even though Sheik would be like very edge guard, I'd rather not like just get cheese somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, lots of kill power worked out in my favor for that in range. Most powerful Backyardian. So I played Cloud versus him because I wanted to run back. He beat me. He like took a game off my Cloud at Turbo Smash. And he got a lot. For some reason, he just hit a power spike. Like he just got a lot better.
Hey,
For the first
Anthony, why didn't we get a that L with me and Nathan for doubles?
You wanted that L with you and Nathan? I'll take a picture of that L.
Where are you?
Robotnik, I wanted to see if I could still beat him with Cloud, and the run back, I really wanted to play him with Mark because I improved at Mark. I always just kept getting got by like at the end to something, like I just kept running into his neutral beam. So I was like, I just switched to Sheik, not because like I know I can win, but like I know I can just bait out the neutral B and then like hit him because he really likes getting those like either instead of air dodging just go for B reverse neutral B.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just screwing me over with Mark because I couldn't figure out something like especially killing him. Killing him was a big deal. If I played Lucina, you know. But, I did not win that. Oh wait, yeah, he won 3-0 and then 3-1.
Dope.
Mentality. Everyone's been asking about mentality stuff, but like honestly, he was been improving in some way.
I want to know what your since I need to talk to you about this especially. What are your thoughts on all of everyone in the whole region deciding to retire all at once? Or I guess I should say retire in quotes.
I mean, honestly, like, there's just a lot of new games. There's a lot more interesting games that come out, especially in the, like, FGC. Like, there's just a lot of new games just coming out, and, like, they just appear more fun. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I've been practicing less and less because, you know, work and League. I like League. It's my new game.
Of course.
But, you know.
Game of this league. Let me guess, that's Desi's fault, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He introduced it to me. And
that's Desi's fault.
Yeah, it's addicting. I think he warned me not to play, but I actually ended up trying it. I was just over one day, and I was like, is that League? I never heard of that. Well, I heard of it, but like, I heard it's addicting, so I never played it. And here we go.
And here you go. Now you're addicted to League, just like everyone said you were.
It feels bad, man.
Feels
I'm
bad,
gonna quit eventually. It's not hard. I don't think it's hard to quit. I just
Quit
really
League
like
or
learning.
quit Smash?
Quit League.
Quit League.
I don't think it's hard to quit League. It's just, it's such an ease of access, like especially if you want to learn, because I'm a learning guy.
Yeah.
Learning about stuff, and it's just all you have to do is hop on the computer, load this game, and that's it. You don't have to go meet friends, and that's why it's so, you know, popular.
But isn't that slightly the like appeal to Smash? You get to go meet friends.
Yeah, that's the appeal
yeah,
to Smash. That's why I play Smash.
All right. Well, so I take it. So now, obviously, to my next question, I take it you're not going anywhere anytime soon.
No, not yet. I don't have any random like you're going to some random place or overseas or anything.
I was meaning in terms of the retiring. That's the everybody's
I'll play every
retiring, man.
tournament. Like I'll probably go to every middle ground. Like if I get too tired, I won't play singles. But today I was in it. I was feeling it.
All right. Well, anything else you want to say? That's just was keeping it short.
I guess mentality-wise, like if anyone's watching, don't be afraid to quit. Even though you put a lot of effort into it, if you find something, that you really enjoy more, then just go with it. I guess that's what I was going to say.
Fair enough.
A lot of people will stay with Smash even though they hate like the game. It's like just quit if you don't like it. It's that easy. Easier said than done for most people.
Yeah. All right.
This game makes some people pissed.
That's how it's been since like 2002, man. Just say it.
It's almost like Mario Party.
Don't clear Smash Mario Party. You're gonna trigger everyone.
Can I just say I'm the best Mario Party button masher?
I can't deny that because I hate when we play Mario Party and then he gets a button mashing game. I'm like, fuck this. I might as well like just not even have my controller play.
You want a money match at Poke Pummel?
I've never played that one.
On 7?
What is that?
You mash A to knock down the Poke. There's like a Poke and you have a hammer and you mash A to knock it down.
Just mash A?
Yeah.
And yes.
Let's do it.
You don't understand. Taz has like this niece he's got like same with Jordan.
Well, you want to close out? That was Taisa, everyone. Thank you for the words.
Are we interviewing Mark or?
You want to interview Mark? How much time we got? We got like 2 minutes.
Oh, do we have to get out of here?
No, we got time.
Your roses.
Mark, are you leaving or you want to interview?
My voice is so shot. I don't know if I can be audible on the mic.
All right, then we'll not do it.
Oh, he's coming over.
Unless he's coming over anyway. It's
Yeah,
up
I
to
got.
you.
Here, I'll just turn up the mic.
You can just turn it up.
Yep.
It was
I'm
always
happy
like
about being-
close last hit.
Mark's voice is gone.
Okay, so I
My
just.
voice has been gone since the start of the day. I'm sick, and I was doing voice acting yesterday.
Oh, he's
You
sick.
think my
Okay,
Mark
yeah, you
intro's
can
cool?
sit
Gross.
Up a little closer.
You're gonna make me interview him when he's sick? Oh man.
Yeah, you.
Wait,
you
what'd
have
you
all
say?
the questions.
About my neutral.
I have all the questions.
I was just happy that I was able to overcome your Marth neutral.
Oh,
Like as a sword character, like Marth and Cloud give Yoshi more trouble than any of the other swords. So I was pretty happy.
Really neutral. Well, you go into neutral exchange, but it was like
But
when
it was
you're
all like
outside
that,
of
dude.
neutral and you're like trying to land. You always got me with
I had
something you're
the
like,
sickest combo on you, like the dunk, and then you missed the tech. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I like chased you all around the stage.
there was a time where you couldn't enter the game and couldn't air dodge.
Oh yeah, I definitely had some spaghetti moments.
It's like,
Spaghetti.
it's free.
Spaghetti.
End the game.
Spaghetti.
All right. All
Where's
right.
the
So,
camera?
so speaking of spaghetti, where's the Diddy, man?
I haven't played it against anybody. The first time I played Diddy against actual people was at Thirsty Thursday, and it was after a fighters tournament. Like I did good. I dropped like 2 games in like 3 hours, but he's just not ready
Okay.
for today.
So,
But, I mean, if I get more practice with him, to be honest, I was gonna quit after today. Like
Really?
my goal was just to do good enough that I was gonna get high in PR, and now with the results, I'm guaranteed second on PR. Like nobody has better results. So I'm pretty happy about that. I probably will continue to play Smash, but I
Good to
need to be able to practice Smash and Dragon Ball Fighters in the same sessions with people, because going back and forth
seems-
is really hard.
By the looks of things, that's going to be very easy to do. Like,
Well, it's like
I
I've
think-
never played a traditional FTC. I played a little bit of Street Fighter 4 when it first came out, but the quarter circle motions and stuff I've always had trouble doing. Now I'm okay with it, but my neutral game changed because Smash conditions you to, as soon as you block, you want to be like hitting that input and going out attacking. That is not the case for Dragon Ball Fighters. You have to be sitting, doing a lot of blocking and stuff. So it's a doozy. I definitely expected to just completely tank and everything today. I almost didn't come. I was so just like against it. So I'm happy to be proven wrong. I always seem to play good when I'm sick. This is weird. It's
I was
always
gonna say, man, you're getting everyone sick, but you're taking second. So like, all right. And then speaking of Dragon Ball Z, the Fighter Z, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So like obviously Jess has been playing it. Jess, my best friend. You get it.
Yeah.
He was saying Jess was talking a lot about how like he really feels that playing this game, in terms of mentality, neutral, and gameplay wise, it carries over into Smash, and he's really feeling that. Are you feeling that the same way? To where you're like feeling in terms of...
A lot of anime fighters are this like arena type fighting where you have a lot of aerial stuff. When you have Street Fighter, you've got one jump and you can't really move a lot in the air. You have like backdash and backtext. You've got super jumps and like super dash, and there's a lot of aerial stuff that goes on. So it definitely feels more arena fighting than like a traditional fighting game. So I could see that, yeah, the mentality of maneuvering around does carry over a little bit, but it's very, very weird. Playing 3 separate characters and then worrying about specific button combos and doing stuff like that, where you have 2-3 hit combos and you're more worried about tech chases and 50-50s and conditioning your opponent. Like, that's just not the case in a traditional fighting game. I'm not used to it at all. I'm loving it. I'm loving every bit of fighters.
Are you gonna pick up a stick, or are you gonna continue to play?
I think I'm just gonna play controller. I don't really see the purpose of playing stick when I know at the very pinnacle of level. And Sean, if you're watching, you can correct everybody later. But he was telling me that somebody won Evo. It was either for Tekken or one of the other fighters with an adapter that let him use a PS1 controller. So, like, if somebody can do that, like, I really don't see the point. And I already played Joystick Fighter for Smash, so it just transfers over better using my thumb rather than actually grabbing something.
All you need is 8 directions and 6 buttons. So.
Well, that's the thing about fighters is it's built for D-pad.
Yeah.
So, no, 4. You hit 2 buttons simultaneously rather than actually hitting like down right or down left. Like, to do like a quarter circle forward, you just push down and then forward. You don't have to do the whole motion.
Oh,
it's really strange. It's pretty user friendly getting into.
And then, all right, next question to slightly move it back towards Smash.
Just take control,
it's all
please.
good.
I'm tired.
What are your thoughts on like the region as a whole, either in terms of skill level, amount of players, whatever?
I miss Jam and Toast.
Well, we already knew that. I mean, a lot of us had to unfollow you on
not to knock on
Facebook. We were
Taisa,
afraid we were going to
because
see.
he likes to say that he gets nervous and all the time, but he never ever shows it in game. He never shows frustration. Like, I've never seen a moment where I'm playing him in match and I can tell that he's tilted. He's always got his calm and collected, but he doesn't adapt very well. And Ben does. And Jake does. I feel like them specifically, without them playing a lot, we're stagnating a little bit. As a region, I think we're coming up, but I don't know how well we would do against people outside our own region just because of that. Because I don't see a lot of adaptation. I tried to do a lot of stuff with Yoshi, as limited as he is as a character, which is why I'm picking up Diddy in the first place. I don't know. I think Jess could go really far. Cody is too consistently greedy. I saw it a lot today. Like, he either nails all of his greedy stuff or he doesn't, and his results always reflect it. And it's unfortunate. It really is, because he's smart. He's really smart. But like,
Yep. Have a good one.
what else should I talk about? I don't know. I see a lot of improvement from a lot of people just technically. Casey. Casey is probably the most up-and-coming player that I've seen lately. Watching him in doubles today and playing against him in doubles, he has evolved so much as a player. It's unreal. He was beating me in neutral so many times. Like, I had to rely on Jakana to deal with him because he was so solid. So as much as he complains about not being good at fighting games, not giving a shit, he's getting a lot better.
Yeah,
I was
assuming
hearing that he was going to stop playing.
assuming that he keeps playing. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. By the way, where the hell are Pony Toss and Piff?
And
the
that's
fuck are you
I'm
guys
gonna ask you
doing?
the same thing I was asking Taisa. So, what are your thoughts on everyone in the region all of a sudden deciding they want to retire? In quotes.
I think we're almost at that point. I mean, I've got an internship coming up for the summer and then possibly moving in September. So, I mean, May might be
I guess everybody
it for
moved
me.
to Seattle.
Everyone's moving to Seattle.
I'm moving to Atlanta, so
Gross.
I'll get the Florida crew. That'll be fun.
Also gross.
They're good.
I know,
They're one of the most solid states.
I got nothing bad to say.
They're a
Just-
bunch of weirdos, but I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we need to do more collaboration tournaments. We need to be more vocal and getting people involved. I think Taz being back and running Thursdays is really going to be better for the health. I don't
Probably
know how much you
border
want to
battle.
run that.
Well, I mean, I love having Thirsty Thursday. I'll probably
Are you
about it
thinking
last
about
week.
moving?
I just signed up for another year at my place, so I'm going to be there again.
Cool.
But,
Okay. Well, I mean, there you go, guys. Another year of Thursdays.
Yeah, it just depends on what my work has got me lined up with, because I've only got 9 months left in. And so it might be a little busy to close it out, and then who knows from there. But I intend on continuing to hold events, and I'll stop making them gimmicky like last week. Sorry about last week.
No, that's fine. You need to
But,
get fighters. So we don't have to rely on Jess bringing it.
I'm gonna still give you a huge maybe on that, because it's just like, I don't know.
It's not
I
your cup of tea?
don't have the heart to pick up another fighter that I'm gonna like spend $50, $60 on, play for a little bit because all my friends are playing it, but then I just like lose interest because I have terrible execution, and
I
showing
probably
progress.
spent more dedicated time into fighters than I have like even Smash. Like I've dedicated 3 hours of my day every day just to like get like tech skill down. It's strange having something so balanced. Like at no point have I felt like I got cheesed. I think that's important for the health of the game. Like I got super tilted. And I'm sorry, CG, if you're watching this in retrospect, but fuck, Bale, god damn, that shit pissed me off so much. I almost unplugged as soon as he picked him and didn't play the set. It was that, just like, because people are picking up Bale and Cloud just to fight me, because they know how to fight me as a player and not Yoshi, and that's the problem our region has, is we're not becoming technically sound. I don't know. How do you feel about
that? That's my answer.
What are you feeling?
What are you feeling,
that?
Oni-chan?
Jess, I'll ask you the same question.
What?
As a region, do you feel that we're good at playing against each other and we counterpick based on each other, or that we actually have tech skill?
I think primarily the first one, but we don't do bad when we travel. We don't do amazing. It's not like we're getting like top 32, but nobody's really busted. I mean,
Well, as far as
like-
big regionals, at least 2 or 3 of us always get into the top 16.
And that's one thing I was gonna say is like,
Get on the stream.
What?
Money match. Money match.
But I should then.
yes, I guess
I
you have
guess
a
he
money
wanted
match.
to best of
I
5.
think it is what you said, but an example is like me and Cody, who play against each other all the time. So like,
Well, it's like the reason I brought it up was like CG is now playing Cloud and Bayonetta against me instead of playing Falcon.
yeah.
And it's like so many people are doing it to me because they
That's the match.
fighting me as a person.
does it say?
So I've just like trying to get over being tilted about it. But like I almost ejected and left after he picked Bayo against me today.
like me, like for example, me and Cody play against each other a lot, and because of that, we constantly have to force each other to find new things to use against each other because we're just learning each other, and then we are also able to just implement that into our other play. So.
I mean, playing
It's-
against a
it's
person
both.
like that and constantly adapting and going back and forth, I feel is good.
What is this thing?
Because it conditions you to being ready for like these weird options and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like when you know a person for so long, then they really start mixing up their game.
Yeah.
So
He changed his tag to money.
Tag, just tag. All right.
It appears that he wants this money match.
Thank you.
well, I've already.
Congrats. Taz, your turn.
My turn for what?
Your turn for the interview. You're back, my guy. First middle ground after being back for many moons.
Oh man, actually it is. Dang.
First middle ground back after so long of making me stream events.
You and Dylan and
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
sorry Dylan.
How's it been? It's been so long. Back here. Are you
man, it's
pumped? Are you like feel like you hit a wall? Just a little...
I mean, I'm so glad to be back, but I can't believe that it's been almost a month since I've been back now. Actually, I don't know, man. Just been playing a lot of Smash, and actually, I feel like I've probably been playing a little bit more Cuphead than Smash.
Oh yeah, of course. How's that world record?
It's absolutely not a world record anymore.
You gonna take it back though?
I don't know. Jess already said that we can't F with the Mexican runner. Me and Johnny, but we can sure as hell try. Like it's a fun game to play co-op. But now we know what we were doing wrong and that we were being little chumps and not playing aggressive enough. So, yeah.
Well, they got 6 minutes on you? What is that?
5 minutes, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So we both had a reset, but yeah, they just had so much more aggressive options to go for. But yeah, it's just been chill. I've been trying to think about what I want to do for the future. Like I just said, I only have about 9 months left in the military, which is actually kind of a scary thought. Because then after that, I need to live like a real boy and like get a job and
Nah, scary thoughts.
yeah, and
So
money.
maybe you're not there yet, but what are your thoughts after the 9 months?
After 9 months, I'm planning on going to school.
Okay.
Probably gonna go to Eastern, like pretty much everybody else. Looking at computer science, or if I'm feeling frisky, I'll go for animation.
Feeling frisky.
Yep.
Huh. Interesting thoughts. What about you, man? Like, what are you noticing in terms of when you left and then coming back? Like, what are your you notice any big changes for the most part? Any huge skill differences? Players missing? Players still here?
I feel like Jacana really leveled up since I've been back.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I was gonna ask Mark about that, except he had a money match. I was gonna ask him about Chicana, DJ Mike,
Jacana and
Dylan.
DJ Mike. Oh my gosh, she's dead. Jacana, DJ Mike, and who?
Chicana, DJ Mike, Dylan. Let's see. A lot of these like quote unquote mid-level players that you didn't really like. They're just barely outside of top 8 all the time.
I feel
I was
like
gonna ask him about those.
I feel like they have gotten a lot better, all three.
And what do you think about the like? You can finish on that. But what about the floor of like the lowest level player in Iwa you can think of? Like how much has the floor leveled up?
That's kind of. I feel like that's kind of a loaded question. I don't. Like, who am I referring to?
Like,
Let's see.
in terms of like the people that are kind of just the people that bust her out all the time, or maybe not even the people that just bust her out all the time. The people that before you were thinking or wouldn't do that well or haven't done that well in like a year, and then all of a sudden just like start really doing well. Like Malkitty's another one. Malkitty a year ago was like not to offend Malcolm. If you're watching Malcolm, this is not meant as offense.
No.
It's actually probably more praise than insult. But
Yeah, no, he
like
has
a
definitely-
year ago, it was like Malcolm was the one you seeded last because going 0-2 was imminent. But now like even Malcolm went from that to someone who's like Malcolm's not bad. You're scared. I mean, you're
He gave
afraid
me-
to fight him.
He gave me the boot with the Ganon at press start to play.
Yeah, he
2-0'd me.
beat
The guys that I
Versace?
fought today, both like Diagon, TK, and Conviction, all were like last hit against me.
yeah.
And Conviction almost beat me.
Conviction's real good.
I was at 100% when he started his second stock, and I got like a 70% combo, got one read, and then dunked him.
He
It was
beat
really
Jess
close.
Jess and almost beat Cody at press start.
He's one of Dylan's school.
Who did he?
friends,
Yeah, he is. Who did he play against you?
right? He went Donkey Kong, and who was the other person?
Either Lucina or Marth.
It was
Fox.
Lucina.
Okay.
He
He
went
means
Lucina
Fox.
game 1 and then DK game 2.
Supposedly he means Fox.
What? Then why didn't he go Fox against me? That would have been a great choice.
Fox is
Maybe-
really good.
I guess maybe he just didn't realize. Conviction, if you're watching this, go Fox against Yoshi. That probably would have made me go off character to try to deal with that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else you want to say?
Are you going to be doing some speedrunning races? By the way, guys, follow me on Dr. Robotnik Land. I'm going to be speedrunning Donkey Kong Country, DK only. It's hard as shit, but it's entertaining. I'd like to race some people if anybody's interested.
I don't know if I want to race anybody in any other games because I haven't really like practiced anything except for Cuphead. So
Donkey Kong's super easy to get into.
I haven't
It's
even.
just
I
strict
never
platforming.
even beat Donkey Kong Country as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, play through it now. You'll beat it easy. It really is. Like the first Donkey Kong Country is so much easier than 2. And it's quicker.
I've never even beaten Super Mario 1. I've gotten to 8-4. I've never beaten Bowser. So.
Well, you just get lost in the maze?
No, I was just biff it at the end.
Oh, but against Bowser, you don't just
Yeah,
rush
like
through?
no, because I'm Little Mario at that time. So eventually I'll do that. I'll beat that, and I'll beat Mike Tyson finally. So
You
when
guys see that Mario Sunshine, any percent 70 star. Mario 64
Yeah, they all got broken.
and
64
the
got broken, like, 2 days
100%
ago.
for Mario Sunshine just got broken. Like holy shit, cheese is amazing.
Oh, we missed the stream the stream chat. This is
Missed the
probably
chat.
in reference to Taisa.
I commented at one point
And
in the chat.
Shiny says
Long
that
time.
I'm the Bay.
And he's the floor.
He's the floor.
Yeah, Shiny's
And he's
the
not
floor.
following you on Twitter.
Shiny's the floor.
Shiny's the floor.
Yeah, he's the one that you expect to go.
It's
OT.
okay,
yeah.
Shiny. I know you're not interested in any of the shit that I
Yeah,
do.
Shiny's
Except
not,
for music.
Shiny's not good at Smash anymore. I beat him in a friendly.
Oh!
Money match win.
Shiny, where were you today? Why didn't you come? I'm sick and I came. Actually, it was mostly for Nathan. I didn't want to leave him hanging.
He's the homie.
Nathan is the homie. All right. Anything else from either of you guys? Or
Jakana's amazing.
Yeah,
Hope
that's
him
exactly
and
what I said.
GF, however it is you say his name because it's spelled weird. I hope they go to Triforce Saga. That'll be awesome.
Jeff?
Is it pronounced Jeff?
It's just
I
Jeff.
never say his first name.
Joff.
It's just Jeff.
Yeah, for the longest time I called him Geov. That's
What?
how it looks.
Jeff.
That's how
Have
it
you
looks.
never seen a Jeff
I've never heard
spelled like
somebody
Jeff?
say it
Jeff
or
with
spell
a-
it that way.
It's pronounced Jeff.
You guys are
Not
gay.
Jeff.
It's okay, Shiny.
No,
we
but
love
yeah,
you too.
But yeah, to answer your question earlier, Jakana and DJ Mike really like the super level up. But then like
Here's this back.
Speaking of Chicana and DJ Mike.
You was talking about me?
Yeah.
All good
yeah,
things?
saying that you were good.
No, we say
Yeah.
you're
Then
terrible.
I'm good.
Yeah, except that you're retiring.
That's a
wait, dude.
pog champ.
He's not
Pog
retiring
champ
from
on that.
doubles. He's my DB guy.
I
and
don't know
my,
about that.
Yeah, dude, you guys played amazing.
I don't know
You
about
gotta
that.
be my boy.
Yeah, those are really
All right.
really fun matches to watch.
Casey
Anyway.
landed like 27 Shoryukens.
Yeah, I was like,
Pretty
you
sure
guys
you're
Easy to hit
All right,
numbers.
let's get going. Thank you everyone for watching.
Most, like,
Middle ground, what are we on?
you
15?
guys kept killing each other.
Middle ground,
despite
77.
Low percent.
We'll
not getting the
see you guys
spike
next
points.
month. Peace.